Yeah.
You know, we used to do that shit back in the day.
Oh, we still do it. Give me a good homecoming. You still gonna get it.
Yeah. Let me start going live here so I can share. Here we go.
Do I need to turn my camera off?
You can only want to. Let's share. Let's share. Let's share. Tron, you used to rock to this this loop, whatever this is. See, Terrence was like he was on that. Terrence was on that.
I didn't. That was my VCR year. My college reunion.
All right.
Hey, Tron.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man.
All right. Welcome, everyone. You guys know me, Darius, a.k.a. Velvet. Y'all know, baby, we are here. It's time for the spill. It's time to get a little fire, get your drinks, get your little cocktails together, get your plate together because you might be a little hungry. So I got my crew here. Y'all see Tron. What's up, Tron?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good, man. How are you?
I'm wonderful. No complaints.
I hear you, man. Y'all see the king right there, Terrence. What's up, Terrence?
What's going on? Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Hey, mister, how are you?
Hey, good, man. You say no need to complain because ain't nobody going to pay attention anyway.
Exactly.
There's war going on.
It's a waste of damn time.
It really is. Now, y'all know we always got some stragglers. So, Zabe, aka Doberman Zayden, will be on in a few minutes, but he got a legitimate reason. I don't know where my brother London laid ass at, but he be in London.
London went to public school, so that's why.
He did go to public school. Although I don't want to blame it on the public school system, because a lot of great people came out of the public school systems.
Absolutely.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was just day school system where he went. I don't know. So you guys know this show, The Spill, is a part of Power Plug Radio, which is a black-owned internet radio based station. We are the home of your throwback jams. We have my show, other shows. So I invite you all, when you come into the show, make sure you subscribe to Power Plug Radio so you get all our notifications anytime we go live. Anytime any of our shows go live, you'll get the notification. So please do me a favor and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help your boy out. Appreciate it. All right. So I do have a very special announcement. Like next Tuesday is my birthday. So next Wednesday, I want to have a little birthday show. Okay. So, yes, I want to have a little birthday show next week. So, as y'all can see,
cake?
Definitely cakes.
I'm not even touching that one. I'm just not.
I don't know why, Tron. You like cakes? Don't you like cakes?
Again, I'm not touching that.
Because I know you cook. I know you cook supper mean cake too. Yes. Y'all Tron like cakes. Don't let him fool y'all. But so yeah, I just want to have a little fun next week. The Cash App is already up, so if you feel the spirit of giving upon you,
yes,
you can't beat God's giving, but I want you to try.
Let's see. I don't know now. God does give pretty hefty, but in the time of need, He know how to send a ram in the bush.
He does. Now, if He bless you to bless any of us,
Benjamin Franklin, you know how to send a truck.
Yeah, so if He bless you to bless any of us, bless us and He'll bless you back.
Yes.
All right. Now I see a couple of people. So I got to say hello to anyone who may be listening on the radio. Thank you for listening that way. I also have, I see Queen Sheila in the comments. What's up, Queen Sheila? Yes. Lovely lady, love her. So let's get started. I don't have no church announcements other really than my birthday is next week. Now London lady ass just text me, but why you ain't in the show yet, bro? Like it must be a Jacksonville thing. I don't know.
No, he must got the urban drinkery going on. He must have got little tips
He
on.
must have got him a little urban drinkery. Yeah. Speaking of urban
Exactly.
drinkery, you know what? He probably got him a bush or a kush. Like in the Bible when the bush was on fire and they heard
Which
the
was on
voice of
fire.
God coming out of the bush. That's how
Mhm.
London be.
A mess.
Yeah.
So yeah, urban drinkery. So if you hear us talk about urban drinkery every week, it is based out of the Tampa Bay area, St. Petersburg. But if you are not here locally, it don't matter. We can ship it to you. We can send it to you. If you close, I'll even bring it to you.
That he
Uh-huh.
will do.
Yes, as long as you got your coin.
Yes, please have them before arrival.
Yes, because we don't do COD. We don't do that.
Or do you do affirming? What's the new thing for the layaway affirming or something like that? I keep saying.
I don't know production. We don't do layaway, do we?
Do we do? Because once it's drunk, it's drunk.
I can answer for them. Hell to the
Hell
no.
to the dog.
Once it's drunk, it's drunk.
Oh Lord, no layaway players go to Walmart. Oh Lord. So yeah, so if you need urban drinkeries on Facebook, there's a page, Instagram. Let me see where else. I don't know where else production.
Oh, I think you got some static going on. I hear some crackling.
You hear static from me? I did hear a little crackling.
Maybe you muted Nick.
Yeah, now I'm hearing it.
Okay. Y'all hear when I speak?
No, it sounds like someone is eating chips or something in the background or something.
Let me see. Tron is muted, so it's not him. Mute
I'm
yourself,
gonna mute
Tron.
mine. I'm gonna mute mine so you can see.
Okay. Now, Tron, you say something.
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay, so it's got to be you, Terrence. I don't know. Maybe it's something in your background. Are you wearing your headsets or not?
No, I actually hear it from yours. So
You hear from me.
Trying to mute.
Okay, hold on.
Actually, it's coming from you,
There you
Darius.
I heard it though. Even when I was mute, I heard it.
Oh, there it goes again.
I don't know, production. If you can hear me, let's see if we can figure out where that is coming from.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put it in.
Reading, getting feedback response.
Okay. Hold on, sending a message.
Oh, my mule.
If it's worth holding.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Okay, we'll figure it out though. So, let's get started on some topics. So, I saw this article the other day, and it was talking about monogamy, or polygamy to be exact. And so I got to thinking.
What's the difference between monogamy and polygamy?
Yes, I got that. Well, monogamy is you with one person.
Mm-hmm. But it's still the same understanding.
Yeah, but polygamy, baby, is when you do what God made you to do, and you just spread the love. So I kind of came up with this topic, monogamy or nah. It's the poly life for me. So I saw this article and subject. So that's why I'm glad you're here. So I saw this article and it was talking about different kinds of poly relationships. And I read it was about 19 different scenarios of different kinds of situations. And so it kind of started out with something about the concept of love. It has no set definition, that it's limitless, that it's endless in its embrace, celebration and sharing of it. And so they this article where they polled a bunch of people in different kinds of amorous relationships, and I was surprised to see that there was so many different kinds of relationships, because usually you just think, okay, I saw one example where there was one lady, two guys. I saw one where the guy had three or four different, some men, some women, three or four different people that he was dealing with, but he never brought them together, and they all knew about each other, but he had his time slated with each. I saw some where they lived in the same space, but they didn't engage like in sex as a group. They set aside their separate time with that person. Like, they spent quality time together, they did things together, but when it came to sex, they did that separately. You know, I saw a lot of different examples. So, because sometimes when you hear, especially if it's not something that you are familiar with, or you tend to think sometimes just one way about stuff. You tend to think, okay, these just some freaks, baby, and they just getting it in, and they might be some freaks, but hell, I know a lot of monogamous freaks, or quote unquote monogamous, uh because I think you said something, and we were having a conversation one week, and I don't know if I'm going to quote you exactly, Terrence, but you were saying that something to the effect that you didn't believe that we were made to be monogamous.
Not everybody, right? This my
uh
this my space. I appreciate this space, this conversation, just as much as I appreciate mental health, right? I feel like we need to spend more time understanding the diversity of humanity, and it's not all one way. And we've come accustomed to being subscribed to what the society says, right? And so a lot of us are pushing away from what happens natural. And you want these men and these women to stay quote unquote faithful, when we need to look at what faithful looks like. What does faithful's contract look like for you and I? It doesn't look the same. And I like to use Mother Nature in the sense of birds and different species of animals. You have multiple species of birds that once they mate with each other, they mate and for the rest of that duration of that bird's life. But then you have others, like robins and all these other birds, they don't get a bad rap because they go around and they, sow their royal oats. Why is that? Right? But penguins, you know anything about penguins or swans, once they mate, they mate. You got spiders that literally once they mate, they kill the other mate. Nobody even
wow.
talking about that, right?
Black Widow.
You know, yeah, black, yeah. So you have these
Yeah, that's
different
just like a
layers.
praying mantis.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the whole head off, but and that's part of life. And we force everybody to be part of this one storyline. And unfortunately, we are forcing people to break people's heart. And it's sad. It's really, really sad because they've allowed, like media, like the US. The US did a lot of this, right? We came over here, and if you look back before the western world brought these practices, this was not a conversation. This was not the topic. Just like race wasn't the topic. It was the US that brought these topics into being to try to divide and conquer, and to try to throw their authority in the space. But I believe not every human being is made the same way to be in that space of monogamy. But I believe there needs to be a contract, and that contract looks mighty different for everybody. What you need is not always what the other person needs and wants. And so you have to have those conversations in the beginning. So yeah.
Yes. Now, I saw, as I was reading this article, I saw one scenario. I think it was the one I was talking about, where the guy had relationships with several different people, but he did not allow any of them to be in the same space with each other. He spent time with them separately, and he would frequently check in with the other person to make sure that um, they had the same understanding when it came to different things like sex. Okay, now He said he was very honest with all of the people he was seeing. They knew he was seeing other people. They had conversations about sex, about whether or not to use condoms or not. That's the condom negotiation, whether I'm going to use condoms or not. They, anytime that there was something, and I saw this in several different examples. If one person detected that something um, might be misunderstood, if there was a problem or something arose, they addressed it right then. um I said, well, damn, a lot of people in monogamous relationships don't do that. But it seemed like they were really open and honest, they about just being intentional about what their expectations were.
Yeah, it takes away that misnomer that you have to quote unquote cheat. Right? You don't have to cheat. I believe you're always going to be attracted to somebody else. Um, I saw the recent picture of Kanye West with Kim Kardashian lookalike on the elevator that TMZ
mother
put
mother
out.
mother so confused, but go ahead.
Yeah, and I said to myself, I said, what's really interesting is that there's always somebody else waiting in line. There's always somebody
True.
else wanting their try, their chance, their opportunity. And they've watched you date this person if they've been privileged enough to be close enough. So they watch what he likes, what he dislikes. And so they play into that scenario, right? And they become the model partner for that person. We don't, I've said before, I don't believe in exes, but examples. I believe all of those that I've had experience with um, were examples for me to learn from, and hopefully they learn from me, and we move on to the next space, and we should do things better. But there's always somebody else in line, and so you're always going to see another fish. The grass is always going to be greener on the other side. It's whatever. It's if you want that grass. It's if you want that and have that conversation with the person with the right finances. I believe there are a number of women out here, and there are a number of men that could afford. Right? Let's bring the financial aspect into it. You can afford to have multiple kids, DMX or Nick Cannon.
What was
You
the
can
artist
afford.
I don't know if he was a rapper, R&B singer. He was from was he from Haiti or was he from Africa? I can't. um he has a bunch of wives, different wives and children,
Hmm.
by these different women. But he could afford to support all those wives and all of those children. um
Absolutely.
yeah, I
It's
mean,
when
we
you
saw.
get these bums, when you get these bums and you lay down with these bums and you just fall head over heels of how they stroke is,
Yeah,
and
and
they done
production.
stroked you out of your mind.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, production. London is waiting to get in. I sent a message, but I don't know if y'all saw it.
Yeah, it just popped up on my screen.
Okay,
Oh, he there. He said, I'm
okay.
here.
I see him in here, but I don't see him, bro. Where you at?
He
Okay.
probably hasn't turned his camera on.
No, he don't. I don't even see his icon.
Hi,
Okay, hold on,
London.
London. Hold on, London. We're gonna get it straight. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, even if you think about the Bible, all these different biblical characters like David. David had hundreds of wives and concubines,
Yep.
and probably had all kind of children.
Yeah.
Solomon, King Solomon.
Well,
Yes.
the thing is, going back to what Terrence was saying,
Oh, and Zayden is here too,
histor-
y'all.
and
Oh,
historically, yes, that has been the case. It was nothing about being monogamous. Um, you were with who you wanted to be with, whether it
Mm-hmm.
was multiple people or what have you. It
Mm-hmm.
was never a situation where you were locked down to just one person. You were regulated to that one person.
Yeah.
That was never the case. The
Yeah.
West came about and brought all this BS about, oh, well, one man, one wife. No,
Yeah.
that's not how the world operated. That
Yeah.
really wasn't.
Mm.
uh-huh.
We
And
get a
it
lot
was
more done.
accepted. And to be honest with you, and again, touching on something else Terrence said, you didn't worry about the whole cheating thing because everybody knew about each other. You knew what was going on. You knew what you was getting yourself involved in. You knew the situation. Now, it was up to you whether you chose to be a part of that situation or not, but the choice was still yours.
Yeah.
And I
You
think in
choose to
present day,
say
that's
yes or no.
yeah. And in present day, that is very much true. But you think back 200-300 years ago, that was their way of life
Yeah.
Correct.
for many societies.
Yeah. That was how you kept. That's how you formed the community. That's how you made sure that there was enough hands to help. That's how
Hey,
you
y'all,
made
I'm gonna
sure
go.
there was.
I'm gonna go mute for a sec so I can try to help get them in. Y'all keep
Oh
talking.
yeah. So yeah, that's how you were able to do a lot of things that were depending on it. We saw remnants. I think my grandmother um was remnants of what that looked like, where she knew what my papa was doing or had done. Right, my papa. Not to say that it was right or if they had a conversation about it, I don't know. But my papa had at least two children while they were married, and my grandmother actually took care of those kids. My aunt is younger than me, and then I have an uncle that's older than me. But my grandmother knew that,
What are you
right? And
talking
I
about?
think
Battle
there was a
Cookery.
level of respect that she made sure was displayed too. Don't bring the disrespect in the home, right?
Right.
He made sure, and my papa would say, always make sure your house is taken care of. And I believe
Exactly.
we've went away from those practices of ensuring. Always remember home.
Right.
Okay, now
Yeah.
we got our other two in. What's up, Zebe, London?
What's up, baby?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, there we go.
Welcome aboard.
Now y'all know this is our first time using this stream, y'all. So we
Yeah,
working it out.
so much easier. I'm playing.
I thought it was Dooney and Bert.
Okay. Oh, thank you, London brother. You done made it home.
Nope.
Done. I got to mess with London. London, what you doing, bro?
He coming up yonder.
He feeding his dog.
Yeah, child. His
Ooh.
ass is at the Walmart. He was supposed to be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
But Zay, we talking about polyamorism, and I had found this article. I don't know if you heard. I found this article.
First of all, I'm
Baby,
Tia.
don't bring that energy on here. This is not.
Second of all, my husband can't cook no rice, and I'm not finna let him burn up my motherfucking food. Third of all, how y'all doing?
How are you doing? See, there we go.
See, but
Good to
What's up,
see
I'm
Mister?
here
you.
for it.
What's up, Doberman? How you doing? Sniff, sniff. Since you want to come for me, bitch.
Oh wow,
And
y'all can't see that. Oh wow, let me
Hello,
find out
London. How
somebody a
are
puppy.
you?
Somebody a puppy in here. Somebody.
As
yes,
always,
baby.
look, as always, I'm surrounded by tops, so I got to be
Oh
You
stepping
know, I, you
yeah.
beside
know,
them
I,
all the time.
I love a good dog.
You got
So
We
some
know.
leather. You got some leather people in the space, huh?
Apparently.
yes, Doberman, baby. That's one of my favorite entertainers. And we got a motion picture coming out this year.
Only
We
thing.
do?
We do. Me and
Girl,
Doberman, yeah.
wait. Girl, wait a minute.
Yeah, baby, on OnlyFans. London, while you over there, girl, wait a minute.
I don't have one of those. I don't
Look,
need one.
it don't matter. Look, when our video get over 1 million views, don't be hating.
Oh, girl, I'm never going to hate. I'm going to actually applaud.
My actually doing. If you
I,
want to
I'm
join
not doing.
that,
I'm not doing any of that. I can't
oh,
do that. I can't afford to do that.
I feel sad. Man.
Hmm.
So
Well,
you
good
put your
thing.
ears down, girl.
Oh
Well,
my
good thing we talk
God.
about polyamorism, so we could get y'all thoughts on poly. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts on that.
That's when everybody can have their sex with everybody, right?
Well,
Correct.
you don't necessarily define it all as sex, but they are, because I think the relationship is more than just sex. But if they're having different relationships with different people, and a lot of times it's not hidden. Everybody knows what's going on.
Oh, that's my relationship.
So it's no cheating because everybody knows.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna put it like that, then there should, as long as this is me, it's from the jump, and you say what it is. and you have an understanding, then the other party shouldn't get mad about what you do. They should already know what you do.
Hmm. Yeah, I think
That's
that.
my. I mean, that's my take on it. Like,
Yeah.
you really can't get mad if somebody tell you like what it is.
In our
Now,
community, it makes it really challenging, though. I will say, in the LGBTQI plus community, it kind of feels somewhat challenging because you consider the whore. If you do that, right, and especially the outside people who don't understand the contract that you all have
you know what?
agreed
I've been
to.
called that a time or two, and I ain't,
I mean, what to? I
and
mean, what to be? I mean, what to be honest? I mean, why care what people think? If you doing what you do to make you happy, you shouldn't care what people think about you.
look,
Well, I mean,
my gay
it's
mama
easy to
told
say
me
that. It weighs.
it is easy to say that. And my gay mama told me not a long time ago, if you're gonna be a hoe, baby, be the best hoe you can be.
She
Exactly.
told you. She told you that.
She did.
She ain't tell. Well, my mama told me not to be like that. So yeah, I was
But
told to
see,
be a
but see,
bougie.
that's why I became a missionary because I said I'm not gonna be a common hoe. I'm gonna be a hoe with purpose.
Hey,
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Yes, you
Yes. So, see, I got purpose. I don't just do what I do just to do it. I do it with purpose.
Well, I mean, I do what I do with purpose too, but I don't broadcast what I do either.
Well, baby, because I'm trying to save people. See, that's the difference between you. You're not a true missionary. I am.
See,
What are you trying to save people from?
well, I'm a
Well,
whore.
Lies,
it used to be
humbug.
fish, but the definition has evolved.
It
I'm a
used to be
whore, so I'm
fish.
not
It
saving
used to be
nobody.
fish, but it's evolved.
Zay, we know you're a whore. We're not talking to you right now.
I ain't saving nobody.
I don't think Zay is a whore. Zay is
He's very
a
outspoken. He's very
Zay is
expressive.
a capitalist.
Exactly.
There's a market for what he does, and all he's doing
It's cap.
is monetizing off of that market.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you
Oh,
for explaining that
well,
to
and
the
I think,
Miss
well,
London on here.
I'm sorry, what you say?
I said thanks for explaining that to Little Miss London Bridge on here. Yeah.
You know, y'all always talk about the bridges that don't ever come down.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Excuse me, Queen Elizabeth is still yet alive. London Bridge has
I'm gonna
not
leave that one
fallen yet.
alone because I love my brother.
Well, girl, what's the tea? Well, girl, what's the tea?
I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
No, what's the tea? What's the tea, fish?
Because I don't heard that them bridges done been down before.
Hmm.
Them bridges ain't always been up. Once upon a time they was
Well,
down.
And
if
I,
it's,
and I
I
heard they
mean,
get beat down.
by who?
They didn't just fall on their own either. They got beat down.
Well, I
They
mean,
say, baby,
unfortunately,
they say the people had attacked and the missiles had struck the bridge.
what did they tell you that my bridge is probably one of the well-known bridges of being what it is?
What they said?
No, because we never heard about your bridge. Tell us.
They said the roads are real small and tight now. They said the roads on
My
the bridge
br-
are real tight. They're real small and tight. So you have to
my
drive with
my
caution.
bridges my bridge roads are tight
See?
and moist. If you get back there, you're gonna be pleased, but
Always wet. It's
not
tight.
that.
It's always wet, baby.
Oh, that I don't know now because when you're going over bridges, it ain't generally a bridge shouldn't be that wet.
It shouldn't be dry either.
It shouldn't be dry either. You're right, but it shouldn't be that wet. You might slip and slide, cause an accident, run over the damn edge of the bridge or something.
Child, it's the creamy situation right now.
What you talking
Oh
about,
Lord,
Usher?
oh Lord. Yes, he
You said
did.
what now, Terrence?
What are you talking about, Usher?
You said what
I
you
don't know.
talking about?
I, I think Tron trying to figure it out too because I'm wondering what Tron got in that cup because
My
because
keep me calm juice.
I was like I could tell you got something
Cause,
good in
cause,
that cup.
cause
You
y'all
say
are all
you
over the
say Terrence, what
place.
we talking about?
You said what now?
Uh,
Now I said I was talking about Usher. I thought we were going to Usher. So don't come over. I'm good. I went to Usher.
well, I said we ain't doing it, but talking about the back of somebody's bag. That's it.
Oh, gotcha.
See, Sheila in the comments says Sheila says she a missionary too. All right,
Well, what kind of
missionaries,
what
we
kind of
gotta
missionary is
stick
she?
together. We out there spreading the word and saving people.
Amen.
Yeah, you spreading the word and saving people, all right.
Yes, baby. All right. So okay, so if you have, I've never, now I ain't gonna lie, I don't have some threesomes, but I don't consider those relationships. If you never been polyamorous, would you, and I'm speaking to the people that on here that may not have ever done that, have you ever thought about it or considered it?
It's too much.
No.
I
It's
have.
just too much.
Why
I've
would you
never
say
thought
no?
about it.
Why would you say no?
For one, I'm a selfish lover. And I'm not dealing with all of that because whether we want to admit it or not, emotions and all that kind of stuff get involved in that. Your feelings and all that, it gets wrapped up in that because you got to keep in mind you're sharing yourself with another person. Your spirits are intertwining and all this kind of stuff. And no, if it's not someone whom I want to be with from a standpoint of this is somebody I care about or whatever, I'm not doing it on a recreational scale. No. So, no. And that would be the only reason I would do it on a recreational scale as far as doing a threesome. No. And I'm not interested in that at all because I know me well enough to know better that that's mentally, I'm not there. No. Now, for anyone who does it, cool. If you can handle that and you're good with that, by all means, knock yourself out. Do what you do. But for me, no. That's a no-go.
See, I think he just said something very important. Mentally, can you mentally be in that kind of situation?
Yeah.
I can. I can be poly. Just he can't be poly. I'm very selfish, so I can do that. But you just can't do it. Or it don't work like that. No.
What the fuck?
I can do what I do. You cannot do what I do in a relationship. I can do that. You just can't do that.
Hey baby, hey baby, hey baby. It was nice knowing y'all, but I'm about to get out. About to get the hell off of here because what? What?
Well, there are some relationships like that. When I was looking at that article, I saw a married couple where they could both. I saw one where they both could sleep with a person of the same sex, but not the opposite. And then I saw another couple. I think they were not married, but they were a couple where the guy could sleep with another person, but the girl could not.
Well,
Me.
I've shared my space with this on here before, but I was brought into a couple, right, man and woman, heterosexual, whatever you want to call it, and it was really I was introduced. They were older military couple. I was introduced to them, and she was interested in me, and he was interested because he had started taking medication that made him impotent. He had had some blood pressure medicine, and it didn't it wasn't destroying their relationship. It's just they wanted to still have intimacy, and they both found something that they liked. They love watching each other have sex. And so by bringing
Love it.
bringing me in was an opportunity.
Did he just put up the church finger?
By bringing me in was an opportunity to actually engage that, for over 4 years, right? I mean, and there was rules. Like, I wasn't, always meeting her needs. He didn't touch me. There were rules in the relationship, and it didn't end on bad terms. I feel
So
like that.
I want to ask a question, and I feel like I know what London want to ask.
Just take your headphones off.
So if he was impotent, did he engage at any point, or was he just a watcher?
Oh no, oral. Oh, he was miraculous, bro. He knew
Oh.
he knew how to engage on his level.
So it was like what that mouth do. Okay.
Yeah. He had his ways and things, military.
Okay.
So I feel like again it goes back to what works. We saw Will and Jada's mess blow up. But what we didn't really get a chance to hear is how they probably knew, or they knew what the situation was, beforehand. We don't know all that back end
August broke the
information,
code.
right? We
He
just
broke the
blow that part
contract.
up.
August broke
Sean
the contract.
Stockman. I think there's another thing coming out with Sean Stockman and how he had a mistress in addition to a wife. So there's a number of it that I feel like people don't speak on, because they don't want to be judged by other people who might know about it. And by all means, what happened in your bedroom is your business. And I feel like that is
And I
something that we need to grasp.
wholeheartedly agree with you on that.
Yeah, and Sean,
Because
listen, you said you date. Have you ever dated multiple people at the same time?
yes, yes.
That is very similar to polyamorous. That is the same. That, like, you may not be giving your goods to everybody, but you're giving your attention, you're giving your time, and so
Oh, now if you want to talk about that, baby.
that shared experience for you to make your selection, to narrow your selection down to who finally gets the last
Hmm.
call. It happens. There's a show on TV called Love at First Sight or something like that, where they're in these cubicles, and on it's on
Okay,
Netflix.
I've heard of that. I've heard of
Yeah,
that.
and you have these people dating like 14 different people, and then they finally narrow down to who they want to get engaged to. And it's amazing how before you see a person, how you can draw attraction to them and want to be with them even before seeing them. So I feel
Right.
like we can never limit ourselves to what other people say is the common ground. We should never do that, but yet we should always get with each other and understand what each other likes and desires that we like.
Right.
That's
No, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. When I was speaking earlier, I was speaking strictly from my point of view when it comes to me and what I know I can mentally handle and what I can't handle.
Hold on one second, Tron. Who music playing in the background?
London.
Mine probably.
Okay, mute yourself until you talk. Okay, go ahead, Tron.
Yeah, and so with that being said, I mean I believe in free love. You know, be who you are. Don't allow me or anybody else to tell you how you should or should not live your life because my attitude is this. Fuck you.
Ooh.
You don't have a heaven or hell to put me in, so you can't tell me who I can or cannot be.
So you just made
So,
London perk his titties up when you said that.
so, so yeah. So you will never hear me, have an issue with anyone. You know, just be happy with you. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, I'm like, do you. Do you. And like I said, and if somebody got an issue with it, fuck you. Fuck you. It,
Excuse me, Reverend. Can I speak for just a second?
No.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay, so this is just me. I'm selfish, so I know for that's not gonna work for me. Do I feel like if you doing it, I should do it too? Absolutely, because bitch, it's fair game over here. You can't tell me what I can and cannot do. Roof my motherfucking ass, bitch.
do.
Wrong, baby, wrong dog. Sorry.
You
Better go
cannot.
sniff your ass. You better go sniff your
Yeah.
ass somewhere else, because bitch, you ain't gonna be over here telling me what I can and cannot do, and you doing the same thing. No, ma'am. Sorry.
Now, you know what? In the past, I would say no. I wouldn't even consider that. I think one, I'm single, and I think I would try it one time just to see how the experience would be. Now, I've had, like I said, threesomes are not the same to me as polyamorism. That's recreational. That's just a moment in time, a few moments. Um, but I think that's something else because it's more than just about sex. It's about relationship, and it's like, how do you have? And I guess it's possible. How do you have a relationship on a deep spiritual level with more than one person at the same time?
You can.
no, and you really can.
You can or you
It's it's
can't.
it's it's, it's just do it now.
You can or you cannot.
I said can.
I'm saying
It's
you
not
can't.
for everyone, but it is possible. Yes, you can be in love with more than one person. at one time. You can have feelings for more than one person at a time. Yeah. But
Mm.
it's just a
So
matter of, I think it goes back to something Terrence touched on earlier about that and Terrence, not trying to overtake your conversation, but that spiritual contract that you
Learn
were
to mute
talking
yourself till
about,
you talk.
as long as there's an understanding and that everyone is in agreement with that, then do what you do, keep it moving. It has nothing to do with anyone else. It's none of their business. Do what you do. Because it is in fact possible, because Terrence also touched on something else. All of us, admit it if you want, deny it if you want, doesn't matter. But each and every last one of us, throughout the run of the day, we see somebody we want to hit real quick. We're always attracted to some. We always see somebody we're attracted to. Now,
That,
whether you act on it or not, that's on you. But you always end up seeing somebody you're attracted to.
That's true.
that's true. Yes.
I try to act like a white woman named Betty and just ignore everything. So I can
But
get
I,
to that little
but
Cadillac in the car over there.
but brother, come on now.
I love his
But
I
comeback.
mean, well, okay, so if I mean, honestly, yes, you may see a nigga be like, hey, baby, hey, you fine as fuck. But I think it also comes fighting temptation and knowing what you have at home. Because is it worth you messing up your household for a quick fuck at the end of the day?
You
No,
know,
see,
Now,
no, see. I think you missed the point
what's the
the
point?
both of us were making. No. It's not a matter of even trying to act on it.
Hmm.
It's just a matter of the fact that you're interested in something else. It's
I
not
mean,
that you're trying to
that's
act on it. It's no,
that's
it's
the
not
everyday
even that you're
thing.
trying to act on it. It's just that it's out there.
I mean,
You
that's the
see it.
everyday thing. Yeah, that's the everyday thing. I mean,
No, and that's the point. And Terrence, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the point you were trying to make as well. That you may not be trying to act on it, but it's out there.
yeah, it's out there. Yeah, most definitely. What you was about to say, Doberman?
I was about to say,
Doberman, you a Doberman Pincherman or you just a Doberman?
that whatever you want me to be. Roof, roof.
You know them Dobermans
Ooh.
are them sneaky ass dogs. They'll sneak up on you and
I've been running at his man anyway.
poach you before you thought
You
about
said
it.
what now?
I've been want to join you and your man anyways.
Oh, you'll never do that, babe. Sorry,
Daddy, why you fell out?
baby. Because baby, hell will have to freeze over for that to happen, and that ain't happening.
I mean, y'all already have one dog. May as well get another one.
I'm gonna deal with you when we close this live back, baby. Because I'm not finna cut up right now. Yeah, I'm finna cut up right now. But I think being in love with two people, um, I think you can, but I think you're trying to find love with just one person, but you're trying to see which is the better one to decide if that makes sense. Like you pulling from this person over here, like, okay, this nigga got all the money and the stuff over here, but this person over here, well, he can't slang no dick, but this person can slang dick. So
But it's
you
not
gotta.
necessarily always about sex. I mean,
No,
it's
I'm just saying.
yeah,
I'm not saying sex wise. I'm just saying period. You'll never get what you want out of a relationship. It's always 80-20.
mm,
I mean,
Mm,
let's be honest. Do you really get 100% of everything that you ask for out of a relationship?
it's possible.
Terrence, you speaking? I can't hear you.
It's possible.
I can't hear you.
He
Terrence.
said
Yeah, we
it's
see you. Yeah,
possible.
okay, I didn't hear you. Yeah, I didn't hear Terrence. I heard Zayden.
Oh, my
What you
bad.
said, Terrence? I ain't hear you. I heard what the wolf said. What did you say?
Oh, you muted Terrence?
No, he not.
No, he's not muted, but he did say it's possible.
Okay. I don't know. I can't hear him.
Do,
I didn't hear him when he was speaking.
so do you think you get everything out of a relationship?
I have before.
Actually, I can answer for him. Yes, I think you can. And that depends on you. Because for one, first and foremost, you gotta go into that relationship with the mindset of what am I bringing? What am I bringing to the table? Because if
Okay.
you're expecting somebody else to fulfill you, then you're going into this damn relationship wrong in the first place.
Damn.
They
So
don't
are you
fulfill
supposed
you. You
to?
should already be fulfilled. No, they are just adding substance to who you are already and you them.
Okay,
So,
so trying. Let
no.
me ask you this:
Mhm.
if your spouse is
Straight out.
independent to where they don't ask you for absolutely positively nothing, like no help, no nothing, is that gonna bother you?
Where's that mofo?
Exactly. I don't.
Where is that mofo?
Yeah,
Do
please.
they?
Because
What I'm
that would
asking.
not bother me at all. Because I like being able to come in and just say, babe, I got you this just because.
Okay,
Not I got you this because you needed it. I'd rather
just
say
because.
I got you this
Right,
because I wanted to, not
right,
because I
right, right,
had
right,
to.
right.
Yeah, I'm like Tron.
So
I'm like Tron. Where they at?
yeah, you show me that mofo, and we got some things to talk about.
Well, I mean, most people are, I guess, depend on their spouse to do stuff. If that makes sense.
Nope, I don't.
Um, I don't. It's okay.
My
It's,
thing,
you can
okay.
help, but I
Well,
mean, I'm not gonna.
let me just put it this way: if you with someone and you find yourself in a situation where they're constantly expecting you to do for them,
Mhm.
Hmm.
run, run, get the hell away, run. You're not in a relationship. You're babysitting.
You want them to run like they in Harriet Tubman movie?
Run. Get the hell on.
Okay.
Because for one, like I said, that's not a relationship. You're babysitting. You taking care of this grown ass person.
Oh.
That's all you doing.
Oh,
You
that's the
just
type
taking
of
care of
dog.
this
That's the
grown
type of
ass
dog you
person.
try to be. Okay.
Tequila make me horny. I got this.
You said what?
Tequila makes me horny. I got this over here. Okay.
I know that. I know that
Okay,
already.
I'll be over there in about an hour after show. We
Look,
got to finish
look.
making our. We got to finish doing our scenes.
Listen, I know that already. Doberman.
Mm.
Mhm.
Ooh, I can't wait for this thing to end,
But you
baby,
know
because
what?
I'm
You know
finna
what? I think
mash it
Tron
to
just
the
brought
motherfucker.
Tron just brought up an interesting point.
He did.
Because a lot of times relationships with some people can be parasitic. You know,
Okay.
kind of like a parasite, especially if there's somebody who's always in need and you're the one. Now, I do think it's okay to help somebody you're in a relationship with and they get
Hell
into a
no.
jam. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If it's a jam, because sometimes people get into a little situation. If they're in a quick little jam, it's something you can do. But if it's a consistent thing, that's something you maybe need to look at. Maybe we need to look at you. I'm saying we, but I'm saying the person. They need to look at their budget. Maybe some things they need to adjust, but every now and then people get into jams, and um, I think it's okay if that person's lover or significant other, whatever they are, if they want to help them in that moment. Now, if it's the problem is, I think when it becomes the expectation.
Right. When it becomes the norm instead of the exception,
Yes,
that's when the issue arises. It should always be the exception, not the rule.
exactly. Now, Terrence, I ain't heard you. You muted. I see you muted. Unmute yourself. Oh Lord, I don't know what.
Okay.
Okay, now I think you're unmuted now. Well, he was. Okay, I think he's having some connectivity issues, but I agree with you, Tron. I think when especially when you didn't go into it with that understanding.
Right.
Now it's one
And my
thing.
thing is, and I also agree with you. Yeah, all of us, we're human. You know, all of us need help sometimes. I get it, but that should not be the norm, especially in a relationship. That should not be the norm. I should not have to find myself carrying you constantly. Because I'm like, hell, if I'm carrying you constantly, what the fuck happens if something happens to me and now I need some damn help? I
And
can't depend on you because I've been taking care of you.
yes, and that's oftentimes that's the scenario. And I'll be honest, I found myself in that scenario doing stuff for people that couldn't do it for me.
Yeah, so it's like, why even? Could you just setting yourself up for failure in those type situations? It's like, bruh, no hard feelings, but yeah, we're done.
Me, I just look at you like you stupid. That's all. I'm just. You want me to do what? Oh, babe, I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Child, that man gonna drive through that bridge and change your mind.
Terrence, are you?
So you think driving through a bridge is gonna change your brother's mind?
It might.
If the
Girl, please.
if the semi truck
Terrence,
long enough, it will.
Terrence, are you yet
If it's
there with
hold
us?
on, wait. If it's what now?
If the semi truck is long enough, it'll change your mind.
I was gonna say, is it a drawbridge?
Hey,
The
baby,
drawbridge.
Miss Power Plug Radio. What time is you finna end this little show, baby? Because I need to go and get this little document together, baby. And I'm trying my
Look,
best not to do it on live.
look. So it look like we got Terrence back. Now you just made a comment about the drawbridge.
Yeah.
I was gonna let the drawbridge go a little bit, but
Yeah.
this over here in this other corner. Oh, baby, you get to when we get off of here.
I think it's interesting that we have literally spent the entire half of our great show talking about something that I feel we all know exists, right? And it doesn't always have to be for everybody. It's
Uh-huh.
okay. It's not for everybody. Everybody don't like eating coochie. Everybody don't like sucking. You know.
Wait a minute, did you have to say the coochie part? Like you just couldn't leave that out?
Yeah.
You just could
I
have said
mean,
Because
no.
you're
you
right.
didn't
There's
have to
some
say
people that don't
coochie.
like eating it.
Yeah,
There's some
yeah,
people.
and these are things you need if you like those things and you going into a relationship with anybody, you need to be able to have these honest, direct conversations, and we've forced ourselves to explore them after the fact. I
Like the people
personally
that
have.
talk about they don't give fellatio. I'd be like,
Yeah,
they still make people like you.
yeah.
But you
Look at
know,
this. Look at this. I look.
What is
I'm
fellatio?
gonna say it as cleanly as I can.
uh-huh.
I'm
What? Hold on, wait. What is
I'm this way.
fellatio?
I'm
Oral
this way.
sex.
Oh,
Sex is dirty, nasty, sweaty. I'm down. We we, we
Oh, I like
wait a
all that.
minute.
we just
Wait a
gonna
minute.
do what we gonna
So,
do, and
so
all
you
that.
giving for?
Oh, I don't
Go
like
ahead,
this. I don't like that.
Oh, I like that Tron. You like sweating? What else?
You know what I thought you was going to say? I thought you
right.
was going to say because we
Spit.
Doberman and I a couple weeks ago we sat on a panel, and this is when we was talking about sex, and this one particular comment came up, and he kept going back to this one word every couple of damn minutes, and the word was spit.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
I
I don't want to
did.
even know about that.
Oh, okay. But you like sweat. You like sweat though. That's good. So that's good. I don't like spit either, so we can do the sweat and all that. So
Yeah.
we can,
You don't like spit?
But you
I
like
mean,
French kissing.
you ain't spitting on me. You can spit on my meat, but you're not gonna spit on me.
Well, if they spit on their
Ooh,
meat, ain't they
Yeah,
spit? If they
I'm
spit
with
on your meat,
Zay
ain't they
on
spitting
that
on
I
you?
mean,
one.
yeah,
on you?
Yeah, the
I mean,
spitting thing, hell to the no.
but
If they spit on your meat, ain't they spitting on you?
I mean, yeah, in a sense, but
Okay then.
No, no, okay. Now I'm with the slobbing, but yeah, you ain't spitting.
yeah,
They
that's
be down there.
Oh
They be
baby,
down there.
That makes
They be
sense.
down there. Just go.
oh baby, how many more minutes we got, honey? Oh baby, when I tell you I'm fit to read, oh, I'm
Ooh,
itching to
baby.
get you, baby. I'm talking about my feet clapping like I don't want to, like I'm on the yellow brick road round here.
Let me say that
I'm
ass
gonna
clap
get you.
like you on the yellow brick road.
Go ahead
Okay.
and follow the yellow brick road to the bridge, brother.
Yeah, he gonna fall the fuck off. Expeditiously fall off. I'm gonna make sure that motherfucker fall
But
off.
hey, that's the
But
real Toto right there.
Hmm.
slippery too. I'm ready to slide.
You ain't sliding. You gonna fall off. You
Terrence,
ain't gonna
you
even
got
make it.
quiet over there.
Oh, I'm listening. I've expressed. I think we've done a good job for that.
Yes, I like where this conversation has kind of evolved to.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm just not the like you. Like I have to kind of be in that mode to let the real freak come out. Other than that, baby, I'm a
yeah.
conservative white woman.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, you
Well,
got
I'm
well,
you
Barbara
got.
Walters, we're gonna
I'm
let you be there
licking,
now.
I'm licking and sucking and doing all kind of shit.
I'll,
I,
you know, that's right, Tron. When, cause see, there's Darius, and then, well, Darius is kind of like that too. But then there's the Velvet. Well, the Velvet really don't care. But
I mean, you're not really supposed to. I think you're not supposed to really broadcast about what you are capable of doing until that time comes because
yes,
it'll be a shocker.
no, baby, I want you to know what I do, cause baby, it makes you more
No, what I'm
curious.
saying is no. What I'm saying is that it no. What I'm saying is I don't like. I'm
Come
not the
get your prize like this
broadcasting.
jack, this Cracker Jack.
no,
You
no,
know, but do the
Darius,
Cracker Jack got another page?
I get where London is coming from. No,
Uh
Like you
huh.
don't want to
you
really.
don't tell a person up
You
front
don't tell
what all you
everything
do.
up front.
All right, yeah.
You let
Obviously,
it
you
be
don't
a
tell everything up
surprise
front.
when you get them in that situation, and
Nah.
then you pull out your
So you
bag
don't
and you
pull
do
out the
what you
whips and the
do.
chains and everything right
Oh
off
no,
the
I'm
head.
not doing. I'm not doing none of that. Mm-mm, I don't have no whips or no chains. Mm-mm.
I didn't say you had whips and
I
damn
got,
chains.
I got all.
I was the
You
bag
got all
was
that
a
kind of stuff, Zay.
metaphor.
Yeah, London,
Yeah,
you.
he got all that. He got all that.
Hey, I love it.
I
Hey,
bet you do.
You want me to tickle you with this?
That's a flogger.
that look like a tassel.
That's a graduation
I
tassel.
mean, this motherfucker trying to graduate tonight or something?
Oh my god. Production. How many more minutes we got left, baby? Cause
Lord,
ooh,
let's switch gears a little bit because I've just been having fun with this topic. Now, I
see, look,
saw. Oh wow.
yeah.
Ooh, put that up again. Put it up again. Let me see it again.
You know I got
Oh,
all kind of harness and shit around here.
Oh yes, but you know what? That's work material for you though.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yes, because y'all know, plug to Doberman Zay. You know he has his own night in Orlando. Tell them about your night real quick.
Yeah, make sure y'all come out on Sunday nights. It's going down. The club is open from 11 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. in the mornings. So make sure y'all pull up. Okay, Uncle Lou.
Yeah, take Uncle Luke off, please. Thank you.
But yeah, make sure y'all come out and support. If you ever in Orlando, hit me up. I got y'all. I get y'all in free, so y'all good. It's every
I
Sunday, Honey Pot
look.
Lounge.
I
I'm
think
coming, brother.
about it.
Yeah, what's his name was there a couple of weeks ago. Chinky, he was here.
Oh yeah, you know, baby gets around. Yeah.
Yeah, he was here a couple of weeks ago down here visiting.
Uh huh.
He was visiting,
I guess I didn't ask. Now I don't.
but he
You
managed
know,
to come to the. But he managed to come to where you perform at. But he was
No, he was at
visiting.
the club the whole weekend partying, so he came to my club after he left downtown. And whatnot.
Uh-huh.
yeah, you know, my friend is a socialite. He likes to party,
Yeah,
so
then
Yeah, let the church say amen.
yes. So let's talk about another topic real quick, and then we're gonna get up out of here. So I saw a recent article, which Usher was being interviewed, and he confessed in the article that he would have liked to have dated Aaliyah, and that Monica was his first celebrity kiss.
oh
And
wow,
so, yeah, so Usher just had two. He has four children now. The two
Mm-hmm.
boys, and then he has I think he is it two girls because I know he just had another baby last year. So it got me to thinking like, what was your first kiss like, or uh, what was the experience of the first person that you wish you could have dated? So
Are
I'm
you
gonna
asking
start.
what? Are you asking what
Yeah, I'm
age?
asking. I'm not asking what age. I want you. You don't even have to
Okay.
tell the person. Now I'm gonna tell you, I had a celebrity crush. Now back then, my celebrity crush was Wayne Martin.
for real?
Yes,
For
baby.
real?
Wayne Martin could have got it, baby. Yes, and that So that's who I would have dated. That was my. That's who I would have dated.
First was Prince. I used to jack off to him and Michael Jackson when I was growing up a lot.
Wait a minute. You used to what to Michael and
You
Prince?
Jack,
right? You used to who?
jack off, beat my meat, ejaculate.
Oh, oh, oh.
Okay.
Production, can you change the image? Can you put everybody up on the screen the way
Babe,
you had it before?
it's
Oh
getting
Lord,
it's getting a little This
now,
getting a little
this is
personal.
getting interesting. Yeah,
This
this
getting a little
is
personal.
Outfit
perfect.
on when his butt cheeks was out. No.
Oh my god.
Well, you
Look,
know, I can understand that because you an ass man. So
yes, I used to jack off to Prince to him. I was like, oh my god. That's how I knew I was gay because Prince and Michael Jackson always turned me on.
see
And I was like,
you like the film
Really?
girls. You like the film girls.
Girl, let me go and get my testosterone build up some more bit. Cause it's gonna be a tidy time down in the old town.
Ooh. Now, what about you, Tron?
London, you ain't
Actually, it was Shonda, my high school sweetheart. Actually,
Okay, first kiss or first person you wish you could have dated?
both
Okay.
was. Yeah, we met. I think I was in the 9th grade when I met her.
Ooh. Oh, you started early.
Actually, considered marrying her until I came to grips with who I really was.
Okay.
So
Now that's a topic
was it
right
like
there.
for you to consider marriage, it had to be really serious?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 The whole family loved it. All my sisters and brothers, my mom, my grandmothers. Yeah.
I know. How was that conversation when you said, "Nah, baby, I like the balls between the legs"? How was that
Actually,
conversation?
I'm sorry. I'm glad to disappoint you. That was
Oh,
not the conversation. No, because for one, when I realized me,
that you like
so to speak,
balls. Okay.
No, he likes
and
cakes to
her
be
and
clear.
Oh,
her
but
and
you.
I,
Oh, I'm sorry. You like cake?
He
Okay,
likes cakes.
let me
Okay,
rephrase
I
the
just had to
question.
clarify for him, Tron. Go
So
ahead.
you like cake?
You like
Mm-hmm.
cakes.
a mess. But yeah,
You
but
like pound? You like pound of lemon?
brownies like yours, London. We like brownies, little Debbie cakes like yours, baby. Pound
Baby,
cake.
everybody.
Yeah, put that
First of all, I can't say what I'm about to say because you stupid.
Ain't nothing wrong with cakes, baby. I got a whole sheet cake over
Well,
here,
okay.
baby.
Well, I mean, first of all, if you want to talk about if you want to talk about the Debbie cakes, are you talking about zebra cakes, the strawberry shortcakes, the fudge cakes? What you talking about?
You know what?
Because there's
Let's
so
get
many
back on
cakes that they
topic.
make.
Let's get back on topic because I want to hear from everybody. Hold
I
on.
want
Mm.
to see London salute.
Parents, your
yeah.
turn.
I was sitting up here thinking. I don't know if I could really remember what I had a crush on. I think it was my teacher. I had a teacher in fourth grade or third grade that so by this time I will say too I had some experience exploring life by third or fourth grade. I know a lot of people ain't gonna talk about it, but most of your first experiences was probably family, them cousins, somebody that you was in space with or you didn't know, because you're exploring, so you don't know. But I ain't gonna get on that topic. But yeah, my teacher, I had a thrill for my teacher because she loved me and she would rub her body on me and smell. And I remember that's how I think I became a titty guy. I was a titty guy. And so I just loved the way she smelled. And
Ooh.
yeah. So
Wait a minute, you a titty? Wait, you a titty girl? Wait.
yeah.
Fluff from London.
London, behave.
I
I got him to
see you
put.
over there, Doberman.
I got him to push up right now. So I'm trying to make sure they push up far enough.
Yeah,
They push up
I
far enough.
Yeah, I used to have some. I was amazing, man. I tell you, boy, double D's. I could tell you some cup sizes that I've had experience with. But yeah, yeah. You brought up a topic. I know we're not gonna be able to talk about it, but I would love to hear those of us who have dated women and how women feel about learning later on that the guy that you dated or fell in love with or you like or like has decided to come out as bi, gay, straight, however. And I
That's a
worry about that.
deep. That's a
Yeah,
deep
I worry
conversation,
about
though.
it. Yeah.
That's a
Look,
deep one.
get with Darius. Darius will give you.
But I
Yeah,
think
why
that
don't we do
conversation
that?
would
Why
be
don't we do
dope.
that the next time y'all can all be
Yeah.
on? Let's make that a
Yeah,
topic.
that conversation would be dope.
Yeah. Now I want to
So,
hold on. I want to hear from Zayden.
oh, oh, I guess you saving the queen for last.
Uh, what's the question? I'm still stuck on.
So yeah, I know. So we was talking about how Usher said he wish he could have dated Aaliyah and Monica was his first celebrity kiss. So do you recall your first kiss or the first person that you dated or you wish you could have dated?
Oh, I answered that already. Prince and Michael Jackson.
Oh, Prince and Michael Jackson. Okay.
He
So
told
it's
you
Now,
he
T.
okay.
was
Now, would you have
jacking off
dated?
to them.
Not. Oh, yeah. But would you have dated them together or separately?
I would date
together.
in London together.
Oh,
Oh, and London.
and London. You gonna throw
Pee
a
Wee
little
Herman.
almond in there? Okay. You gonna throw a little almond in there? Okay.
Pee
Yes.
Wee Herman.
Who?
All right, London, go ahead and give your
Go ahead. Go ahead.
commentary because I
Go
know
ahead, mother.
So
you are just boiling over already.
my first kiss was a football player, and my first and what was the other question?
And did you wish you could have dated him, or was there somebody else you wish you could have dated? For example, like a celebrity, or was there somebody that you knew that you wish you could have dated?
So I really, really back then I was like Tyson Bedford was everything to me.
Oh, Mother Tyson. Yeah.
I'm talking about that.
Oh,
Listen.
me, you, and
Ooh.
Tyler Beckford, man. Listen,
Nah, baby, I can't talk like I wanna, but listen here. Alright. Cause I think Tyson was just the epitome of a man back then. Like he was just fine, he was tall, he was a nigga. He was just, he wasn't. I mean, he was just a nigga. Like just do something to me. He a little old now though.
that
Tyson
don't
still look good though.
He still look good, but he a little elderly.
So ain't
what.
nothing wrong with Tyson. Hey,
Ain't
Auntie
I'm not
Deb.
Look,
Auntie
I'm
Deb
not
is in the
saying
comments, London.
okay, hold on,
what
hold
she
on, hold on.
did.
First of all, that's just like wine. It gets better with time.
I know that's right, baby. I
Now
done seen
hold
some
on. Now
older
some.
men,
Now wait a
baby.
minute. Now
Cause
now
I'll
I
some
drop
of these
I'll
now
drop my bloomers quick.
Look,
some of these old some of these old
we'll bend your
okay.
little ass over and
Let
do
me
some
let me
things to you and
let
make you
let, let,
rearrange your world.
let me finish. Some of these old men, they put you in a space. You be like, what the fuck just happened to me? Like, huh? You be trying to figure the shit out. You feel me? They just put you in a whole nother space to be like, what did you do? Well, why you did? Like, you can't even really talk. So, am I saying that Tyson Bedford can probably do that? Absolutely. I'm not knocking that man's safety game, like, at all.
Yeah, because like I said, older men, yeah, we'll do some shit to your head
Let me tell you
real
somebody.
quick.
Let me hold on,
Zayda
something. Let me
that
tell
damn
you something. Let
tassel.
me tell you. Let me tell you somebody's goddamn tassel. Okay. I don't know if you try. Listen,
I don't know if
first.
he casting a spell. I don't know what he doing over there. But
Oh, I know he. Trust me. You don't know what he's doing. Oh, okay, bitch.
that's
How many more
interesting.
minutes? Look, how many more minutes we got?
And you know who else I used to have a crush on too? I guess I had crushes on weird people. Like I used to
Ooh,
have a crush on Montel Jordan.
that's a good crush though, because Montel Jordan could sing in your ear while he plowing you, stupid. Plowing you, silly.
Yes.
In the words of Arch Mother,
And I used to have a crush.
plowing you,
And
silly.
I used to have a crush on this piece of trade back in the
Terrence,
day that I knew
um,
name. His name
I
was Hot
wish my
Dog.
ears didn't hear that. I
What plowing you, silly?
Plow you silly, yes. Just like you do the case, you plow stupid. But but I had this crush, this little
Hold
slight
on,
crush on. Hold on, I got to
time
say
out.
this one
So
real quick.
go ahead, go ahead.
I used to have this piece of trade named Hot Dog.
Hot
And
dog.
Who
yes, his
the
nickname
hell
was
did
Hot
you just
Dog.
say hot dog?
Yeah, his nickname was Hot Dog. Now
Oh, you
I
said
used,
hot dog.
yeah. So I used to have a
But
little crush on
who
Hot
the
Dog.
hell names it?
I'm
Never
about to tell
mind.
you.
Go
I'm
ahead.
about to
Go
tell you
ahead.
where the name came from. So so in a kind of way, it was one of them situations where I'm thinking I'm finna to get it, bitch. I don't got right, baby. I'm clear. I'm ready to go. The plane can
I know where
land.
this conversation. I know where this
The
conversation gonna
airspace
go.
is clear. So also, I'm getting ready to get it. I'm thinking I'm supposed to get ready to, go to the Earth, the stars, the moon, and like as yet. Um. So and then he surprises me. He bends over, and
Oh,
my mind was like,
Oh, so you
you see my eyes. I'm like, and he was like, oh, I want you to do me, and I'm like, my mind had shut
so,
down for like 30 seconds, and I was like,
so you
really?
thought you were about to get a delivery, but
Yes, I thought I was about to get
you,
delivered.
but he was ready for a service.
Yes,
like,
yes. Did you ask me what I did in that moment?
Well, I hope you did it.
Oh, I did.
I know that's right. That's right. I'm talking about. I hope you did it. You don't have no
Right.
ass tooted up
I
in
did
your
it. I
face.
did
I, shit, you don't have no ass tooted up and you don't touch it though.
it.
Shit. That's
I was
like
like that.
passing up.
I was like that little train. I think I can. I think I can.
Ain't no thinking.
well,
Baby,
I'm very proud of you that you did it.
baby. And that's what I learned for the first time. That baby
London, you are so damn shady.
Trade
It
likes
don't
to
make
get
no
it. I didn't
sense.
know that.
What?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Some of your best
Oh
trade are the
yeah,
most
child. That's what.
oral. They're
That's
the
why I
most
call it.
oral. Yeah.
But see, I had a different
That's
definition because see, my mother taught me that if trade lets you get their cakes, that they not real trade.
they not.
I
See,
disagree with that.
No,
I
no,
see, yes,
dis.
no.
Sheila, for
And
that
I
sauce that you
also
put up, that
disagree
hot
with
dog.
that. No,
Yeah.
it's
But
all
see,
Well,
about
that's
who
what I
you're
was
with.
taught by my gay mother. So that's
Yeah.
why I had that frame of reference. That's why I thought that way.
You
No,
got
no,
you
no.
got guys that
It's
were
all about who you with.
incarcerated. Yeah, and what you like, and you got guys that's
Right.
incarcerated that just learn to appreciate being having
prostate
their
check.
prostate tickled. So I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
and my thing is, I can honestly say, in the couple relationships I've been in, um, every guy I've been with, they know I'm like, sex is sex. Whatever we feel like doing at that time, that's what we do.
and
That
whatever
means
you
whether we're
prepared to
doing
do,
each other
you
or
better make sure you prepared. Make
right.
sure you
That's
prepared. Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
yeah.
So I don't get all wrapped up in that
Well, see,
Talk about
I
each
think for
chocolate
other.
me,
bottom
and
and
that's
all that.
another, yeah. But see, that's
We
another
two
topic for
grown
another
ass
show.
men.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Tron, and this is another topic for another show. When you
Mhm.
even within the LGBTQIA ABCDEFG culture, there is a toxicity in terms of masculinity. Because see, I was taught Trey was this type of guy. Okay, he only did these things, and if he did something other than these things, that was not real trade.
Okay,
That was an undercover.
you
That
know
was a
what?
punk under pressure.
You know my response to that? He
Yeah,
likes dick just like you do.
but
Otherwise, he wouldn't be sleeping with you.
he showed liked it that day, baby.
I,
But
I mean, but we also we instead of them calling them trade, I call them Trina.
yes,
You know what? I'm with you on that one. Because my thing is this: we both like the same thing. So let's call a spade a spade. You know, we both like sleeping with men. So let's be real about this situation.
hmm
There's no need to be sitting here fronting, acting like, no, 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 I don't get fucked. Boy, if you don't lay your ass down and roll over,
Oh,
yeah.
wait a minute,
But I
wait a
mean,
minute, wait a minute. Hold
Some
on for
people
a
may not
second.
like it. Yeah, some
Wait,
people
hold
may
on,
not
Terrence.
do
It
it.
was the way he said it. I got
Wait
warm.
a minute. Wait a minute. Let me fix my
Under my roll.
girls. You know, I gotta get them right.
I got warm,
Wait a
London.
minute. Me too. That's what I said. Hold on. Wait a minute.
But y'all know where I'm going with
Hold
this.
on.
You know,
Tron, say it again.
So London can roll. I want to see.
London, I'm not dealing with you.
I want to see London roll over.
Say it one more time for the people in the back of the church. In front of the people heard you, but the bike didn't.
What? Roll over?
No, that is
Don't
not how you see
That
it.
ain't how you
That is
don't.
not
said
how
it
you
the
said
first
it.
time. The way
That is not how you said it the first time.
he
See, you
said, "Boy,
don't
if you
get it.
don't roll over."
You only get it
Well, you
one
tell
time. It's a natural reaction. So that's a natural reaction. You ain't gonna get a
me.
repeat, right?
Right, because
This ain't no
I
Jasmine
guess
Sullivan run. All right, this
no.
is a
Wait a
real
minute, because
deal.
he talking about no, because he was like, "Boy, roll over." Wait a minute.
London boy roll over.
I'm sorry, Roof. I'm not.
Let me rub your
Brother,
stomach.
you better say meow.
Oh, so that's what you trying to do, girl?
Yeah, baby. You try to be resistant. You try to be a Doberman like Zay for a minute, and then you become a little kitten.
I told you I'm a white woman. I keep trying to tell y'all that.
Lord, now you done
So
became a white woman.
I
yeah,
love white women.
I
yeah.
bet you do.
So we got to get ready to get up out of here now. Definitely some of this stuff we talked about tonight. I want to the next time we can all come on.
Yeah,
I
we
want to pick
gotta.
that back up. I
So
want to
I
pick
think
that back up.
Tron was talking about. I know Tron was talking about the women that's dated men, but the men have turned gay. I know that's a hot topic right there.
Or vice versa. Women who was
Oh yeah,
once
vice
dated.
versa.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's a
yeah,
lot of women don't went to the ping. They left the ping and went over to the cooch.
Yeah.
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 Uh huh.
it's very acceptable.
Yeah. So
Is
I
what
want
you
to thank
call it? What is? I'm sorry. Is what you call it here?
who
Power Plug Radio. What is her name?
Chandra and Jam. They in the
Yeah.
background.
I'm here.
Hey, Gert. Hey,
Hey,
Gert.
how are you?
I'm trying to make sure I got my good bra on. You know, I need to go and get me a good bro.
Y'all know that bro might have got a little sweaty, brother. But
Yeah, baby,
he
because
might
he
have
talking about
sweated a
some.
little.
He just talking about some roll your ass over, bitch. I done took the
Cause the
whole
way
bra
he
off.
did say it, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I had the same reaction. I was like,
Hey, woo.
like
I'm talking about, bitch, I done popped,
because
baby. I done
you know
popped
what it
this.
was. He said it with authority.
Right.
That's what it was.
Like, he's talking about, bro, if you don't roll your ass over, wait a minute, let me go and pop this bra, baby.
But
What's
you know,
up?
Zay do it like that too. Zay say some stuff and be like, okay.
You know, sometimes when I guess, coming from a bottom
1 minute
perspective.
and we got to get out of here.
Okay, coming from a bottom perspective, if if my husband say something to my ear, ooh, and he said like that deep, like manly, oh bitch,
Oh
the,
London.
all bridges is coming the fuck down.
They was gonna come down. Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry,
They was gonna come down anyways.
you're not my husband, so they're not gonna come down.
Baby, take me out the air so I can let you have it. I'm so sick of your shit.
Yes,
Lord.
let's go do it, baby.
So
Let's
y'all,
go do
make
it.
sure you tune in next week. I'm celebrating my birthday next week.
Woo!
So
Yes.
Happy
yes,
birthday
my
to
birthday's actually on Tuesday, but I'm gonna celebrate on Wednesday.
you. Gonna celebrate every day,
Every day.
365 days.
We
Yes,
doing a show for your birthday,
yes, we are.
girl. I definitely got to be hot for this one, cause
Oh
bitch, it's
Lord.
gonna be giggles and cackles.
All cackles. Yes. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate. Thank you to all the radio listeners who were listening earlier. Everyone who watched. I see you all. Sean, Miss Deb, Auntie Deb, Miss Sheila, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you, and continue to rock with us. Pop Up Radio, the Spill, and let's get up out of here.
Your husband is
No,
cooking
Auntie
in
Deb,
that
I still got to
kitchen.
order my cake. I still got to order my cake, Auntie Deb.
London, your husband cooking in the kitchen.
Hey,
Is we gonna end the show?
you know we can stay on after this if y'all want to talk after we start the
Yeah,
live.
we need to stay
Hey,
on for just a
Chandra,
bit.
when
Y'all
you end
stay
the
on.
live,
I
Chandra, when you
love
end the
you.
live, don't take us off.
Well, take me off. I love